Hello viewers! Hope you have been richly blessed through other videos by Ambassador Dr. Moses. Stay glued as he give you more training on leadership that will transform and impact your life and other people around you.
Hi everyone. It's so great and lovely to have you watching us or listening to us today. I am Ambassador Dr. M.D. Alege. I am a humanitarian, a life coach, a trainer, a speaker, and a prolific writer. I'm the founder of the Exceeding Expectations Foundations, as well as the founder and executive director of Dasayo Eternal Exploit Enterprises Limited. That is DER. Dasayo Eternal Exploit Enterprises Limited as a subsidiary organizations, institutions that teaches people and organizations personal and corporate success, leadership, and a number of other things to create awareness about climate change as well. You will be privileged to always listen to my leadership training, and in listening to it, I want to assure you that it's going to tremendously, stupendously, and immensely transform your life. All you couldn't do in the last 1 decade, you will be able to do in the next 1 year. I encourage you to subscribe to our leadership training. This leadership training, regular leadership training, you will be watching and listening to is powered by the subsidiary organizations or institution of Dasayo Eternal Exploit Enterprises Limited called Dasayo Economic Intelligent Leadership Institute. It is the subsidiary organizations or institutions of Dasayo Eternal Exploit Enterprises Limited. Dasayo Economic Intelligent Leadership Institute will be bringing your way trainings on leadership, on personal and corporate success, and other areas that will tremendously benefit your life. Thank you very much for always investing your time in watching and listening to me. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. In today's leadership solution, we shall be talking on initiative in leadership. Good and great leaders are known for taking initiative. Isaac Newton, first law of motions, said it very beautifully. Every motion will continue in a state of rest, that is inertia, or in a straight line, that is in motion, until it is acted upon by an external force. End of quote. That is Isaac Newton's first law of motion. So, an object will continue in a state of rest, to remain in initial stage, or in its motion in a straight line, until it is acted upon by an external force. So that means many decisions will not be taken, many actions will not be taken, good things will not happen until good and great leaders take decisions. How important is initiative then in leadership? Let us look at 7 or 8 areas as we dig very deep into this leadership training. Number 1, be the first to congratulate people on the question of their success. Many people are quick to commiserate with people when something bad happens to them. Why that is not bad? This same set of people, they are not quick at congratulating, showing happiness and sharing in people's joy. This shouldn't continue. As a leader, when something good happens to people, people have passed exam, people have just got wedded, people have got children, something good has happened to people, you've got to be the first person to, congratulate them. Number 2, be the first to help someone in a challenge. By the principle of remembrance or forgetfulness, you will know that if you are trying to memorize 10 things, by the time you want to recite to know whether you have been able to memorize them very well, in all probability you'll be able to remember the first 5 1 or 6 or 7 1. You will easily remember the first one. So it happens in times of challenge. When people are in challenge and you are the first person that reach out to them, I put it to you that you will never forget. They will never forget you. When you are the first person to touch their heart, when they're in a problem, when they're in a challenge, when they're passing through a conundrum, a life, challenge that they cannot understand, a kind of equation, puzzle, conundrum that they cannot understand, they cannot demystify. You are supposed to be the first person to reach out to them, and how grateful they will be to you. Number 3, be the first to take initiative in what you know is right, even when it does not promise great or financial return, as submitted by John C. Maxwell. Sometimes it is not what you do and what you get back that matters, but as it is this thing right. Once you know that this thing is right, be the first person to take initiative in doing it. Not minding whether it's going to give you financial reward or not. That shouldn't be your primary preoccupation. Number 4, be the first person to forgive or reconcile. The word of our Lord Jesus Christ says it best in Matthew chapter 5, verse 23 and 24. He said that if you bring your gift to the altar and you remember somebody has had ought against you, is ought you, is done something, is offended you, done something against you, you should be the one to take initiative to go and reconcile, to go and meet him, and to go and ask for forgiveness. Tell him that this thing that happened, you forgive him, even when people offend you at times, and you know that they are the one who offended you or hurt you. Still take the initiative to reach out to them and settle it and reconcile. Number 5, be the first to give at a time when it makes a difference. People are hurting. People are in need of good things in their life, and many of them, they are vulnerable. They are less privileged. Be the first person to reach out to them to help them when it matters most. Do you know that sometimes people are rich, people are in the top positions, upper echelons of this leadership in the society? They are in need of comfort. They are in need of fellowship. They are in need of somebody reaching out to them, to call them, to ask them questions about their life, and to ask them what they are doing. Don't assume that generally those who are great, those who are in upper leadership position, those who are doing something great and here and there, they don't need people. Don't do that. Whereas we have the vulnerable, we have those who are facing challenges here and there, still reach out to them. Number 6, be the first to know people's name and what they appreciate, like people's birthday, weddings, anniversary, people's convocation programs. People want to go out, they want to do something here and there. What matters to them? Be the first person to know about it. Memorize date of birth of people, wedding anniversary of people, congratulatory message. Learn how to do that. Take initiative to do that. You will discover that you will succeed in finding a place, planting yourself in the heart of people as a leader. Look at the people around you as a husband to wife, as wife to husband, as leaders of nations, as leaders of organizations, CEO, executive directors. Number 7, take initiative to ask people questions for their ideas. Ask them questions for their ideas and take the initiative to think about them as well. Make it a point of duty that you get a pad, you get a pen, you write people's name down. When you want to sleep or when you wake up, you think about them. When you think about them, you will remember them and you'll be able to reach out to them. Give them a call. People are hurting. People are having challenges today. Number 8, which is the last one, take initiative to take a risk when the potential for significance is high. Not taking a risk is a risk itself. Max Seymour, legendary leaders and global leaders, generational leaders, has emphasized this. Now, let me tell you this. When you want to take a decision, as Dr. Ben Carson has submitted that encyclopedia of knowledge and data bank, permit me to call him like that. When you want to take a decision as a leader, when it involves risks, ask yourself this question. If I take this decision, number 1, what is the best case scenario? Number 2, what is the worst case scenario if I take this decision? Secondly, if I don't take this decision, what is the best case scenario? If I don't take this decision, what is the worst case scenario? Suppose Jesus Christ did not take the risks of coming to save humanity, what will have happened? But he took the risks. Did he pay off? Of course, it's paid off. Millions of people are getting born again today. They are going to heaven. And eventually, the Bible tells us that so many people will be in heaven. That's the number you will not even be able to know. Numbers. Think of the life of John Wesley as a random. John Wesley wasn't the first child, wasn't the second child, wasn't the third child. In fact, he had 5, 6 elder sisters and 1 elder brother. And then, when the parents had his pregnancy, the temptation was on the high to terminate that pregnancy. But they resisted the temptation. And they took the risk of giving birth to that child. And that child shook the whole world. Up to today, John Wesley is still a generational leader. He's gone. He left this world many years ago, but his impact in Europe, in the UK, and all over the world generally cannot be easily forgotten. I ask you to take a risk and be a leader that takes initiative. Thank you very much.
To me, I appreciate every second you spent in listening to me. I want to tell you that time you spend listening to me is time invested, and you will never remain the same. I encourage you to share this with others. Subscribe to it, and as you consistently listen to it, keep on listening to it, you will never remain the same. Thank you very much.